Hello, everyone. This is 70s Show. I'm here like every week with Emma. We're gonna be telling you about the different aspects of culture of 70s, focusing on music, but you don't know where we're gonna go. We might go everywhere. We might even go to your basement to dig into those boxes, see the catalogs, old paintings and albums. And we're gonna start today with Suzi Quatro. And Emma, would you like to kick it off?
Absolutely. Welcome, everyone. And what is the better era to talk about when it comes to music than the 70s? And what is a better person to kick off the episode as Suzi Quatro, the queen of rock and roll? Well, many things have been said about Suzi, and I do really hope many things are going to be said in the future. But there is one quote from Philip Norman that I'm going to borrow that describes Suzi pretty well. A rocker, a brooder, alone, a knife carrier, a hellcat, a wildcat, a storm child, a refugee from the frightened city of Detroit.
Yeah, and I would say that all these titles, she definitely deserved them, and even more. Because if you think about her history, she's the one who really was the first a female rock star, leading it, being on the stage, going out there, taking what she wants. And while we're gonna be digging into her life during this episode, you're gonna find out that she really loved that. That's her passion to music was bigger than passion to fame, and everything what she succeeded with is the only sub-product of her being a real musician, a real Catwoman.
And if you think about the era, like they were the Runaways and there was Suzi Quatro. But if you really think about it, in the UK, there was only Suzi Quatro. She's actually the first ever female rock star that used to be a bass player that has become a rock star. So that really shapes her unique way of doing things.
Yeah, and I also think that it's kind of weird. We're also gonna explore it, but it's kind of weird that she never became really famous in US, at least not as big as in UK or even Australia or Europe. Like, and just to clarify, she's American. She was born and raised in US until 1971, I believe. But we're gonna go to that later. Just to go quickly through what she achieved, so everyone is on the same page here, and you're all aware what kind of celebrity we were talking about. She recorded over 23 studio albums, 1 live album, and 10 compilation albums. She sold over 50 million copies. I mean, like, come on, Suzi, you're not doing anything part time. It's a full-time job being a rock star.
As she says in Devilgate Drive, it's, come on, boys, let's do it one more time for Suzi. I mean, it was the year 71 that she started her solo career, and it was the track Rolling Stone that really shaped her and shaking all over. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's play them.
Age of 16, I was on the road, doing things you've never seen. And I've been used, I've been confused, trying to live the life I lead. You can't put the blame on me, I've been misunderstood. Never could get satisfied living how you think I should. Don't tell me what to do, and don't tell me how to spend my time. I ain't got nothing to hide. I'm free to be what I wanna be, and nobody owns my mind.
was shaking all over. It always reminds me of the electrific component to Suzi's music that's so exciting. Um, Blaze, shall we talk about the early career of Suzy and the fact that she has started her career practically when she was 15 years old with her sisters in a girls' band called the Pleasure Seekers?
Yeah, I mean, like, that's on top of the fact that she just started very early. I think that's a big proof of her character. You know, being 15, and we are not in the days like today. We are in 60s, and really having a woman opening her own band and trying this on your own, and on top of it, you're 15. God damn, Susie, you had you knew what you were made for from the day one. Um, but so her early career, the what is really sad, like, just to let you know, guys, she produced her first album in 1973 and the last one in 2023. We have 50 years of performance of being an artist, being a frontman, as I said before, selling more than 50 million albums, and still, if you want to Google her, in US, she's known as a bass player on the TV show. And it's funny because the producer of the show offered her that role on the phone because he saw her poster in his daughter's room on the wall, and he was like, just judging from the poster, I know that she gonna be the one.
Wow. If you think about it, those years, it must have been completely different what was on the telly then and what's on the telly now, especially in a place like Britain, right, Blaze? Like, I'm not sure if we can fully imagine how conservative was the program that was in the 70s on the telly, and how unusual it must have been to see a female rock star after, like, your news. There was Suzi Quatro on the telly in her leather suit. A female rock star? Groundbreaking.
I mean, like, yeah, and you have to also remember that she was in US, and in 1971 she has been caught by Mickey Most, the well-known at the time music manager, artist manager, and he said that he's looking for someone who's going to replace Janis Joplin. He saw Suzi Quatro and he was like, boom, this is what is happening. So this is quite also picturing how good she was, and just 2 years later, she released her first album, and the single "Can the Can," which basically, you know, like Thunderstorm, because became number one in UK and Australia.
I think Kenda Can really solidified her status as a rock star, and also status as someone who empowered women to not just be in the shade of a rock band, but to become the frontier of the rock band. Because before that, female were only playing the instruments. It was the rock stars were only men. So I think when Kenda Can came out, it was a point in history that changed how women are seen in rock forever.
Yeah, and it's and as you know, and we have to give it to Suzi Quatro so many milestones. We're gonna talk about her inspirations later on, but just to also show you how independent and how powerful she was. The Can, the 48 Crash, and the Devil Gate Drive, each sold in over 1 million copies, and awarded gold discs. You know, it was in one season. Star, she was really doing it. So yeah, Suzi, hats off. You did it very well.
I think, Blaze, we should go back to 74 for now with Can the Can and Rockin' the Moonbeam.
All right, well, let's do it.
Crying over tiger.
a moonbeam, a rock, rock a moonbeam.
Okay, everyone. So we are after two most known songs of Suzi Quatro. Emma, is that correct?
I would say these are her like status songs. Like if you think about Suzi Quatro, like these are the songs that come to your mind, really.
Right. So before we're going to go to another ones, we want to maybe talk a little bit about her inspiration and influence on others. Because when we were talking about such iconic personality, that's really important. So basically, she so not many people know that because she's known, especially in US, but also in UK, she's known as a guitar bass guitar player. She received the formal music education, so she was playing piano. And her first instrument was bongos, so like drums. So she was playing piano and drums, and then, but then she self-taught herself to playing the bass guitar, and became iconic with that instrument. Became identified with it, which is quite interesting. But regarding the inspirations. Funnily enough, she said she never had the straight, like very straightforward and a proper female inspiration, but she was inspired by Elvis Presley when she was just 6 years old, and the only inspiration she get from other female artists was Mary Weish. And I don't know how to pronounce it, Weiss, Weish. And she said, now I'm going to quote it, she was inspired because she wore tight trousers and a waistcoat on top. She looked hot. That's what she said.
Wow. And I'm asking myself right now, and the answer is coming to me straight away. Why such a wild and insane success for her? Why it wasn't a different Suzi? And I think, as you mentioned, because she wasn't even inspired by anyone else, she has carved her own place and become the one of one category in her own way. So she has carved a new style, a new way of being, a Suzi Quatro way of being. And I was wondering why she had such a success. And she stated in the documentary Suzi Q that she was willing to give up everything else for rock and roll. And many girls at that time weren't able to do that. Many girls were busy with dating, with different sort of things. But Suzi dedicated everything to music at that time. And as you were describing her style, actually, there was a comeback to her style in 2021. And the famous filmmaker Gus Van Sant was working for Gucci at the time for one of their campaigns. And he used her song 48 Crash for a Gucci campaign. And it blended perfectly of what they were trying to say and portray through the music.
Yeah, I mean, like we have to face it. She was just an icon. Whatever she touched, she was there. And then yeah, I think a lot of different artists were taking an inspiration from her, because it's not only about the music, it's also about the personality. And I'm gonna be keep on repeating this, because this is I think what made Suzi Quatro also as successful. It's not only the skills and you know and the style and the leather coat, but it's also, you know, her charisma, I think. What do we have the next two songs? What is on our list?
So for the next two ones, we have Wild One and 48 Crash. And Wild One is one of Suzi's signature songs, and it's really the anthem for those one who embrace their wild side and going against the norms. And as previously mentioned, 48 Crash, the fashion statement.
Okay, so the Wild One and 48 Crash. Enjoy.
All my life I wanted to be somebody, and here I am. I know what I've got, and there ain't nobody gonna take it away from me. So let me tell you what I am. I'm a red hot fox, I can take the knocks. I'm a hammer from hell, honey, can't you tell? I'm the wild one. Yes, I'm the wild one. I'm a touched up freak on a winning streak. I'm gonna own this
This one fact that's coming to my mind might be quite obvious, but nevertheless still very interesting. And that is that Suzi is a motorcycle enthusiast. She describes riding a motorcycle as the unlimited freedom that it brings her, and she connects that feeling to her music as well.
Yeah, I mean, you know, she's very much present in our life as we live in London, because she's like, we're going to talk about it a little bit later, but she spent most of her life in London, in UK. I'm just still impressed by her character, really, because you know, like for instance, there is a story of her loving the Ford Thunderbird, the car, and she always dreamed about actually having one, about buying one. And then when she finally bought it in 1994, after less than a year, she sold it because, as she said, it didn't feel right. Which and I just love it, because it's like she wasn't doing this for you know, for fame and for to made any, you know, to build her figure anyway. She either felt it or not, and this is beautiful.
I love that. I love it about Suzy that she's not only a rock star but also a visionary. She knows how to bring her dreams and vision into reality, and she's quite fearless if you think about her. Even if you watch some of her interviews, she is just going for what she believes in, and that's such a statement and female empowerment that I see in her.
Right. Suzi Quatro, she had quite a life. It's important to know as well that she had a time when she was talking about the beginnings. She had the time when she was promoted by by the guy who she met, Mickey Mouse, and then in 1980, so 9 years after she met him, she became released by Dreamland Records, and that was the time when her career began to wane a little bit. So she came from being on top of the charts, top 20, then top 50. Then after that contract finish, she decided to be independent artist. And she was in between top 100, top 200. I mean, like, we're still talking about a massive star, because being top 100, top 200 in the whole country is a hell of an achievement. But compared to her being on the top of the charts, is a difference. And what I love is that she said she's still gonna play because she just loves music, and she's not playing to you know, to enjoy the fame. She's just playing to enjoy the music, and this is beautiful.
That's beautiful, and I think that's very much felt through her music. It's quite honest from the way she's living as a person as well. And in this occasion, I would say, shall we give it one more time for Suzi with Devilgate Drive and my personal favorite, Tear Me Apart.
Okay, let's do it.
Hey, y'all wanna go down to Doublegate Drive? Let's
Welcome to the dive.
We'll be fine, they can do that.
That was another two hits of Suzi Quatro, and now let's talk a little bit about her private life, because private life is what we like the most, the juicy bits, the spicy bits and bobs. So she, as I said at the beginning, she was born and raised in US, but she in 1971 she came to UK to then start her career. She has two kids with her long-time guitarist and a partner. They were together for, I believe, 16 years, 1976, 1992. Then they broke up, and just a year later, she get married with Rainer Haas, who is a German music producer, who also helped her to become famous in Europe, and right now she lives between Essex, Detroit, and Hamburg. But it's funny because before that she was living in Manor House, and I would never think that she's gonna live in Manor House, because Manor House doesn't sound like the place for the rock star. Maybe I lived myself in Manor House in Warehouse District back in the days during uni. And maybe it is for the rocks now when I think about it. This was wild. But it's but she was living there, and then when her kids left the house, she said that she has a syndrome of the empty nest. So she sold that house and bought a house in Essex. And it's funny that right now she also lives partly in Detroit, because Detroit doesn't have the best name right now. But she's still choosing to be there, same as Essex, London, and Hamburg. So maybe keep your eyes wide open, and maybe you're gonna see Suzi. Maybe she's buying it the same. If you live in Essex or Hamburg or Detroit, she might be using the same grocery store as you. So be ready for it.
Keep your eyes open. You're not gonna expect seeing Suzi Quatro in some of these places. One overheard fact about Suzi from one of my friends who has been dating her daughter. He mentioned he visited Suzi Quatro's house at one point. And where my mind immediately went is to think about her also as a human being, also as a person, because we see her as this rock star on a stage in a leather suit. But Suzi Quatro is also a mom of kids, and seeing family pictures of Suzi Quatro opposed to the leather suit, I'm imagining how strange that must be once you solidified her image in your head as a rock star. Seeing her as a human being is quite unusual. But nevertheless, she is coming to London from Essex or from Detroit, and it's going to be on the 30th of November. I'm very excited to see her live, to support my girl, and I would say be there or be square.
Okay, that sounds like a threat. Like no pressure, but either you're gonna be there or you suck. Do you have tickets already?
I don't have a ticket yet. I'm hoping one of my close friends would be like, "Okay, this is a Christmas present for you."
Okay, so be there or be square, but I ain't got no ticket. Okay, I can see the game you're playing, but I respect that. Shall we go with the with our last two songs to just wrap up our 70s show? What is gonna be?
So our last two songs are Stumbling In and If You Can Give Me Love. And Stumbling In, if you're thinking it's the duet with Chris Norman from Smokey, yes, it's the handsome man who is singing about living next door to Alice. So without further ado, here are the two songs.
Sorry, before, I just want to say, Chris Norman, are we talking about the same Chris Norman who was the frontman in the band when she was a bass player on Happy Days TV show?
Absolutely, that's the guy.
Damn, that's a riddle. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for being with us. If you survived till now, it means that you're fans of 70s. And Emma, thank you.
Thank you, guys, and see you at the next episode.
Okay, guys, we're going to see you next week. And right now, we're kicking off with Stumbling In and If You Can't Give Me Love.
Our love is alive, and so we begin. love is alive.